Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon, actually. I am going to do a reading today for myself because my mind is everywhere, and sometimes I just get caught up in my own stories and it just throws me off track. And that's generally when I do readings for myself. And honestly, I don't really do a lot of readings for myself because I don't know. I find that readings are pretty accurate, and when I do them for myself, I don't know, maybe it's hard to be biased. But like I said, I'm going to pull two cards now. And they're for me, but they're also for anyone else that's listening. The cards tell a story about the journey of the life journey that we're on. So they can really relate to pretty much everyone at some point. So I shuffled them, and now I'm going to pull my two cards. First card, what area of life should I focus on right now to get the quickest results for the life that I desire? And then second card is advice on how to do that. So let's first see what I got. The Chariot. For what area of life should I focus on right now? It's the Chariot. The Chariot is a major arcana card. This means that this is a major moment, major time in my life. It's a transition period. The Chariot is about taking action and moving forward, being able to do more than one thing at one time. I'm going to read out of here quickly what they say about the Chariot. Each deck is slightly different. I use the Light Seer's deck. Some keywords for the Chariot are victory, speed, action, determination, harnessing and uniting opposing energies, success, travel, confidence, and willpower. On the shadow side, it can also represent lack of energetic focus, lack of self-discipline, going in the wrong direction, or a tendency to speed past the needs of others. So the universe is constantly gifting us the opportunity to become the person that we want to be. It's a magical time for taking inspired action. So yes, when this card shows up, it's all about action, inspired action, moving forward, believing in yourself. Push ahead with willpower and determination because you will get there. Remember, inaction is the same as deciding to stay still. The Chariot reminds you that while you're on your way to your goal, you need to make decisions about your best path forward, which means it's great to have a goal, but we need to know how we're going to get there. And it's really important to take action each day. Nothing happens without action. And if you don't know what to do, just do something. Like right now, I'm in a space where I'm just like all over the place in my head. So I know what I'm good at, which is reading cards. So I just am doing something. Okay, so if you feel pulled in two different directions, know that you'll be able to coax both of these energies towards the same target. Charging ahead without paying attention to your path can sometimes be harmful to those in your wake. So take care not to trample on others on your way up the mountain. Choose the thing you really want. Focus your efforts. Move swiftly. If you aren't sure what direction it is, it's time to make some plans. Align your goals and spark dreams. Choose who you want to become and run towards it with conviction and consistent motion. All right, so what area of life should I focus on right now to get the quickest results for the life that I want? Is just continue moving forward. With the plans and dreams that I have for my future, and not to get caught up in these stories in my head that I really can't control. A lot of it has to do with other people. A lot of it has to do with my expectations from myself, from others. And all that does is twirl around in my head and make me nuts. So what area of life should I focus on is action, moving forward, believing in myself, believing that all the chaos in my mind plus all my dreams and desires, both of those areas will work themselves out. I don't have to focus on just one. I just have to believe that both can work at the same time. So how do I go about doing that? It's great to have the knowledge, but what's the advice on how to go about doing that? And I got another major arcana card is the moon. And the moon, again, it's a major arcana card, so it represents major transitions, an important time in my life or in your life. And the moon reminds us to see things fully and to see some things clearly, because when the moon shows up, it's telling us that things may not appear as they seem. Again, I'm going to read the quick little bit that they have here on the moon. Some keywords for the moon are illusions, hidden truths, the unknown, trusting your intuition, and facing your fears. It's the watery nature of the unconscious mind. It's mystery, symbolism, metaphor, perception, uncertainty, and dreams. On the shadow side, it can represent fears that block us, difficulty separating reality from illusion. Really, in my case right now, it's difficult. I have to recognize that the things that are in my mind, the stories that I tell myself, a lot of those are just illusions. A lot of those aren't even reality because it's not even here yet. So when we're faced with uncertainty and illusion, when I'm faced with the stories in my head that make me crazy and keep me up all night, like, am I in the right this, or is my son, or all the what ifs, this is what this is talking about. When we're faced with uncertainty and illusion, it can feel like we're drowning. Trust that you'll be okay, even if you can't seem to distinguish up from down right now. When you stop struggling to see that which you simply cannot see because it remains obscured behind shadows of the moonlight, which is basically saying that there are just things that we don't know yet. I don't know what my son's future is going to look like. I don't know what anybody's future is going to look like. I don't even know what my tomorrow is going to look like. What I do know is that I can do things today that make me feel good today, and also that will move me towards where I want to go. Nothing happens overnight. There's divinity and magic here. When you fall into the moon's still waters, your inner wisdom will embrace you, push you toward the light. It will enhance your creativity and resurrect your spark as long as you go beyond your own fears to find her. Dive into your healing embrace, breathe past insecurities, and let the dimly lit magic guide you home. Know that you are safe, that you can reach new levels of unconscious, knowing as you surrender to the will of the universe. So again, it's about not listening to those fearful stories that we tell ourselves, moving forward in the right direction, seeing things for what they are, or understanding sometimes the things that we see, feel, or think are just illusions right now, that those are not really, that's not reality. What reality is right here, right now. And I'm really learning how to embrace right here, right now, because that's all we have. And I want to feel good. Like, I am so tired. I have been so tired of not feeling good about whatever struck my mind and not feel good about over the years, you know. It's really about being sick and tired of being sick and tired, and that's really where I found myself a few years ago. You know, after doing all of the things in my life that I was going to do to get to this place where I was going to be happy, and all those places, things were in place, and yet there was still this like gnawing feeling. And so I've been really working at that over the last few years, and I can see significant progress, so that when there are times like today when I'm just like out of sorts with my own reality as I feel it or think it, I'm able to be more objective about it, and I'm able to like allow myself to understand that I'm human and that I go there sometimes, but then to pick myself back up and keep going and understand that whatever I desire, I just need to go get, and not screw it up with all of my illusional fears that I create for myself. So that is the cut to the chase, the reading for today. It helped me. I hope it helped some of you. And until next time, have a great day. Good falls good, choose good.